The NIS directive is the first piece of European Union legislation specifically aimed at improving cybersecurity throughout the Union. How your organization, European Union Agency for Network Information Security, will assist the member states in responding to the requirements issued from this directive?
Yes, exactly. The NIS directive is so-called game changer in the cybersecurity area in Europe, because after several years of discussing and constructing this piece of legislation, now we have it, and there's a phase of implementation, which is very important. So Europe is lucky because there's a group of member states, of countries, which share the same, system of values, I mean democracy. So it should be quite easy to implement the common measures in cybersecurity. But it can't be necessarily true, because in this area several factors that can develop the cybersecurity, like information sharing, trust, and cooperation, are not very strong. So the question how ENISA, which is the European agency devoted to the cybersecurity area, can help is very important. On one hand, please bear in mind that ENISA is not an executive agency, and it's a quite small agency. It's not a very big one. But in NIS directive, there are several means in which ENISA can help or be productive in helping member states and Commission to implement this directive. Mm-hmm. There are two groups of cooperation, like cooperation group, which is on the political level, cooperation on the political level or policy level, and the CSERT network. The second one is the network of cooperation of national CSERTs, mm-hmm. teams dealing day to day with cybersecurity problems and incidents. And in both of those groups, ENISA plays a role. It's specified in the NIS directive. So for CSERT network, ENISA is playing the role of a secretariat of this network, and ENISA is also the member of the cooperation group. So, of course, it depends how in practice this role could be realized, because it's up to the members of the group. So ENISA has no, let's say, any magic tools for enhanced cooperation or information sharing or building the trust. Well, those three elements are so important, and ENISA is so well. ENISA is neutral, yeah. And can bring the best practices from many member states or many sectors to be shared among the group, just to have more harmonized approach to NIS implementation, like minimal security measures, like incident reporting schemes. That kind of topics or areas are well developed. I mean, in many previous documents, like analysis and good practices produced already by ENISA. So I believe ENISA can play the important, or will play an important role, but I would suggest, if I may, that member states support this agency in terms of making this agency bigger, more capable to do it, because now is a term of preparation phase for the next term of mandate for ENISA, because ENISA is not infinite body.
Yeah.
Yes. So in terms of the new mandate, it's important for us, for all member states, to support ENISA in resources to be able to do it.
Hopefully the market is growing, so there are more opportunities for that. Recently, European Commission and European Cybersecurity Organization launched a new initiative called Public-Private Partnership on cybersecurity. What are your expectations in regards to the outcomes of this initiative?
Oh, well, this is I think the most important initiative lately. And because these associations and the groups, working groups, which are now established, are going in so many directions in cybersecurity aspect, like research, like building the market, like awareness raising and something like this, that I believe in a couple of years it will occur that this forum is the most important in opinions, providing to Commission and Member States how and in which direction we should move in cybersecurity. In terms of countries like Poland, it's also important to be there because we are not so much developed in terms of, companies which can provide services abroad. So we are strong domestically, but this ETSO will, I think, promote the digital single market in terms of cybersecurity, which is good for Europe.
It is. Okay, so this forum, this conference, the main issue is to bring together different sectors like the state and public and private as well. How do you find this conference can help to realize?
Yeah, this conference is fantastic because it's broadening the scope and it's for me very educational. Even if I am in this area for many years, I still can find some aspects or point of view or areas which are giving me the broader scope on this area, like cybersecurity. So it's great.
We're very happy to have you here during this conference and hope to see you next year as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.